All right, everyone, here we go. It's time for the weekly reading. Boy, am I glad these have become popular. I'll tell you what, this is the week of March 27th through April 2nd. And it's a son of a bitch. I'm going to tell you. Look at this. In my pre-shuffle, you're the focus of the week. It's the Divine Feminine, best tits in the tarot, Queen of Tits, whatever you want to call it. It's the Empress. And you're the focus. So you're going to want to stick around. This is going to be a hell of a reading. We're going to explode the whole thing just like we do in the Friday reading. Big all signs reading spread out on the table. Everything gets clarified. It's a big pile of cards at the end that tells a story of our week ahead. And again, and then I'll have the universe added up at the end, of course, like we always do, to summarize it. But again, I want to reiterate, I'm not a time lord. Nobody is. No reader that does readings. You know, the weekly reading this week might be next week for you. It could have been last week for some of you. Might even be the week after. Who knows? But this energy is here right now. It's pretty powerful energy, so stick around. Watch everything. Doesn't matter what's in your chart. Okay? Doesn't matter. I'm not an astrologer. This isn't astrology. It's tarot. Pulls on the energy, the core energy that astrology pulls on and then affects. So we have to take it into consideration. But that's not what tarot is. All right. That being said, I always like to give the analogy, you don't go to your horoscope and have them tell you it's going to be a very Empress day with a little bit of a crossing of devil. Your horoscope never reads that way. Why? Because astrology isn't tarot. And neither is tarot. Tarot isn't astrology. By the same token. Okay. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Let's go. This week's focus, March 27th through April 2nd, is you. You. Queen of Tits. Best tits in the tarot. Somebody opening up to you. It's crossed by the Three of Cups. It's somebody who, it's possible they made a bad choice. Whatever. But they're worried about opening up to you. How do I know they're worried? Because underneath that, my top three cards are 8 Swords, 3 of Cups. Somebody wants to open up to the Empress. Open up emotionally. 3 of Cups. The flow of water. That ever important number 3. They want a reunion. They want to talk. They want to tell you how they feel. But they're worried about it. They're up in their head. The 8 of Swords, because you're the Empress. They're feeling you as full Empress energy. And I've been telling you that for a while. Even if you think you're not. You're like, oh, Steve, I'm a mess. Okay. You might be. But that's just in your head. In your soul, you've learned a lot. You may not have processed it all yet. But you are full-blown Empress energy. It's pretty powerful stuff. There's also another thing here. They want a happy new beginning with you. But also, there's something here where, again, some of them might be married or have something on their side. And they're looking to fly the coop from that. They're just hanging on to it by a thread here. All right, it's something that's well past its expiration date if that applies to you. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's give the deck a shuffle. And let's do one card for each sign, and we're going to clarify with the Witch's deck. I usually don't do the cards in this order, but I'm going to flip them for this reading because that's what I felt like doing. So I always do what I feel like doing. Let's see where we go here. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me the soulmate cycle. Universe. Weekly reading. It knows what I mean. Week of March 27th, 2022 through April 2nd. 2022. Within this week, we've got Mercury changing signs too. It's moving into a very powerful fire sign of Aries, I believe. It's some powerful shit. Let's see, we're close. We're in Aries season anyway. Let's see where we go here. All right. Overall energy of everything that falls on the table is the most powerful card in the deck. It's the World. It is the card that ends cycles. It's all about our new energetic cycle, major energetic cycle, the new bubble, the new fishbowl that we're moving into. It's all about that. It's causing massive change. All right, massive change. Whew, boy. And that 8 of Swords, by the way, is coming from somebody putting up resistance or feeling blocked. You can do what you want. I know some of you have blocked your person. If you have and you want to hear from them, I would maybe use this time frame to unblock them. But that's your decision. I'm just saying. Some of them, for some, they feel blocked in some way. For others of you, we're back to that energy of they can't find you. The universe is hiding you. Sometimes it does that. Okay? Either way, it's all about this new energetic cycle. A new cycle is beginning. Whether anybody likes it or not, it doesn't matter. That card overpowers any minor arcana card. Aries, let's go. Eight of Wands, yeah. We open the reading. One of the most important cards to hit the table in our 12-card spread here. The first card out. We open our story with communication. Forward movement like crazy towards Aries here. This applies to everybody. You know, you're all part of the same cycle. We're just telling a story here. This is the first page of the book. It's a 12-page book. All right? This is the first page. We open big. It's like a rock band opening with the hit. You know? Here we go. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Aries? Why? Jesus. Three of Wands. Yeah. Again, it's this age-old thing. It's somebody, you know, you're different. You're all of you are different for this person. They're not used to you. Okay? Whatever they had on their side is nothing like what they feel for this. Very soon there's communication coming here, Aries. What's on top? 10 Swords. Again, I just got done saying, they can't find you. They feel the loss here, however you want to phrase it. Why is the 10 Swords here? 3 of Swords, and it's killing them. My God, this sums up the whole fucking cycle right here. I could stop the reading right there on Aries. It is. It's someone who's very soon going to break and come in and communicate because they feel the end of this and they know they caused this 10 Swords and it's causing them a lot of pain. The 3 of Swords, why is this important? Because this is one of the cards I say brings people in, ends the separation phase, and it's sitting on top of the 8 of Wands. That's why they're coming in, because they feel like it might be done. They don't want it to be done. I tell you this all the time. None of your people ever wanted this to be over, dead, done. They wanted a part of it to be over, maybe something they were embarrassed about, like their behavior. But either way, anyway, let's see where we go here. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. And I don't know why I shuffled, but I did. And I did it unconsciously, just subconsciously, so it was important to do. 3 Wands. Again, very soon. 3 of Wands was crossing here. You got the 3 of Wands there. These cards apply to you. In your case, Taurus, somebody, again, they're holding themselves back because of pride and ego, I suppose. The message I get off of my surfer girl here, she doesn't think she's good enough to surf in those waters. Or telling herself stories, you know, whatever the case is. Very soon, this person's getting in the water. They already got this suit on. Why is the 3 of Wands here? Why is the 3 of Wands here? 5 of Pentacles. They feel out in the cold. They want back what they had. We can't forget pre-shuffle here. For in your case, Taurus, a lot of you, your person had 10 Pentacles with you, or they had a shot at it. They want that again. They feel the loss here. Everybody feels the loss. This is a very important set of cards. All right, it's one of our 4 corners. It's very important. Applies to everyone. Knight of Swords. Again, it's somebody coming towards you very soon, but from a swordsy perspective. They've got something they want to clear up. They want to explain something to you. Why is the Knight of Swords here? The 7 of Wands. But usually they're coming in because they want to stand up and fight for this, but they're also keeping a distance. They're also defensive. Okay, it's like I told you, those Taurus titties don't come out unless you get a grown-up conversation from somebody, not some in and out glazing over thing. I'm still getting that. But they're very close to breaking here. We're very close to a breaking point. The energy is there. The Knight of Swords tells me it comes in fast. You probably won't even be expecting it. Gemini, the Sun. Jesus Christ, holy cow. Gemini, you make somebody happy, but I feel like there's a block here. This energy of the 7 of Wands is feedbacking off of this big time. I'm just drawn. All I can look at is the 7 of Wands. I can't even see the Sun. And again, somebody feels blocked toward coming toward you. I don't know why. Let's find out. Why is the Sun here? Why is it? It's like a blocked sun. It's very strange. It's very yeah, 6 of Swords. It implies that there's choppy waters. There's something you guys need to get clear, get straight, whatever it is. It's going to vary for all of you. Could be something on their side is choppy that they need to break free from. Could go either way. What's on top? 8 of Cups. Somebody is sitting in 8 broken cups. They need to walk away toward their happiness. At the same time, they feel you walking away, and at the same time, they know it's because they're standoffish or they're having to stay back. Something they can't do. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Three of Pentacles. Again, it's a card of working together. I think if you hear from this person, because we started with communication here in the Aries position, in position number 1. I think if you hear from this person, they're going to want to at least build a foundation, a little something. Friendship, it might start small as a friendship, or they might make up an excuse to come in and talk to you. That sometimes comes up with Cancer's person too. They make up an excuse to come in and say something. I don't know. This person, however, Gemini, I can tell you, does not want this to be over with you. You make them very happy. But there's some word can't that's floating around here. We'll have to see what your April reading brings us, right? We'll see. Cancer, the hot spot, the Magician. Okay. You hear me whining, right? It's the Magician. I want to say let it to gold. I really do. I need to see what's crossing it before I open my big mouth here. Let's see. What's crossing this Magician? What's crossing it? The World. Yeah, it kind of is led into gold, but somebody, I don't get the trick happening. I get the new cycle is causing your person to reevaluate things, to realize that this is someone who thinks that they're trapped in something, feels that they're trapped. Very similar to the energy I get off Leo's person in the next corner here. They're reevaluating. It's all about the new cycle that we're going into, though, that causes some sort of transformation within your person, causes them to possibly take action. Okay, let's see. What's on top? Five of Swords. Yeah, that's it. They feel they're trapped. It's a self-sabotage card. They keep self-sabotaging. Okay? It's like someone who says they're going to quit drinking. I'm going to quit drinking. This is my last drink. And yet they keep a six-pack around that they just take, well, I'll just take one sip off the bottle every once in a while. I'll just take one sip every once in a while. No, that's not quitting. That's not. It's like this. It's somebody, they just keep sabotaging it. They're thinking short-term, not long-term. I feel like they're trapped in something, but the change in cycle is causing them to reevaluate that. But at the same time, there's a stubborn energy here. Why is the Five of Swords here? Yeah, the Nine of Cups. They're sabotaging their own happiness by by telling themselves nonsense stories about being trapped. They've got all the skills they need to get the fuck out of it. Whatever it is. There's nothing trapping this person. They're free as a bird. They're the fucking Magician. But they need to realize it. You know? It's that Styx song again. You got the world in the palm of their hand, but their hand's wet with sweat and their head needs a rest. They keep, you know, and they're fooling themselves if they think that they're trapped. They really are. Okay. That song comes up a lot in these readings. It's coming up for you that time. Leo, Knight of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. Somebody's dragging their feet here. Dragging their feet. Why? Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is stalling. Why are they stalling? What does this mean? What is this? Leo soap opera, I'll tell you. It's always something. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Somebody's fooling themselves. It's that song bleeding over again. They're fooling themselves. It's the Queen of Wands. Somebody knows what they want. They're not happy in what they're sitting in, but they pretend. Your person is the pretender. They're the great pretender. They really are. It's unreal. Fakey McFakerman. What's on top here? It's dragging their feet. Transformation is trying to happen. This is changing. This is telling me that this energy is changing. Why is the Death card here? It is. The Queen of Pentacles. This energy is changing to somebody who has their shit together a little bit. There's going to be a big realization that this person's going to have soon. This person is back and forth on this all the time. Whoever this is. It could be you, it could be your person. I can't tell you apart. I never can, Leo, because your frequencies are very similar. But they admire you and where you're at. So we'll say it's you, but roles can be reversed. They admire you. They're trying to get up to this, and it looks like they do, but they got to get real first, is what the universe is saying. And they're not. They think it's easier just to stay put. I think this is, I always say this about your person, I think they were raised to be this way. They were just raised to be, you know, raised in a family who made them believe that you just stick it out. This is what we do. This is how we do it. That's the message that keeps coming out for this person. They're really good at blocking emotions. Virgo, my God. Virgo, one of my two signs right now who are just independent on their own. You've got this is beautiful. All as we move into the new cycle, because remember, the world is our overall energy here at the bottom of the deck. So it's talking about the new cycle that we're moving into, the new major cycle. If you don't know what that is, if you're new here, go watch some of my readings. I did a whole reading on it in all signs recently, so you know what's going on. I also wrote a blog article about it. In with the new, out with the old. Right here, those lessons you learned are going to come in handy for you. That's all I can tell you off of that card. It's a spiritual awakening of sorts. You're going to have in the near future, could happen this week for some of you, an aha moment as to what it was all for. Maybe you meet somebody, maybe something happens and you go, my God, the old me would have reacted this way to this, but now you'll see that there's a new you, I guess is what I'm saying. Why is the Hierophant here? And that's always nice to get, some confirmation. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, the work, it's just backing up what I said. The Eight of Pentacles crossing this card of the Apprentice, right? And this is the card of the Guru. You've learned. You're going to get some kind of indication in the near future that's going to show you that you've changed. It's going to prove to you that you're different now than you were before, and you're not going to go for the same shit. I don't know what it is. You might be put in a position where old shit is there, and you're like, God, the old me would have gone for that, but not the new me. Nope. I'm not laying down on that pool table with my legs wide open. I'm not going to do it. It's like that. What's on top here? The King of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. That's stability. You're the shit. That's all I can say. The King of Pentacles would never lay down on a pool table with legs open. Never. Never going to do it. It's a very stable, very respectable king, very generous. It's a king who has a lot of good luck around him, too, male or female. Doesn't matter whether you're male or female. That's beautiful energy. It'll bring you some stability to find out that you have changed. It'll maybe build your confidence up a lot, too. I bet it will. King of Pentacles, why is it here? Jesus, the High Priestess. The High Priestess and the Hierophant. That's balanced energy. That's divine masculine energy. That's masculine energy and feminine energy in the soul energy. It is balanced. You're becoming, and this is stability. Because of what you've learned, because of everything you've been through, whether you realize it or not, you're a completely different person. You're very balanced between your masculine and feminine within you. It's beautiful. Something's going to happen that's going to prove that to you. Okay, and you'll look at it and go, my God, I would have reacted differently to that last time. But now I'm different. Libra. Moon. Libra. Jesus Christ. Libra, there's all sorts of shit. Your person chickens out a lot. You're like Scorpio's person. And Libra, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of shit going on underneath. Everything is happening beneath the surface this week for you. Everything. But it's about to come bubbling to the surface. Whenever I'm drawn to the bubbles coming out of her mouth, she can't hold her breath much longer. All right? Shit's about to happen. But if it feels like nothing's going on for you this week, Libra, it's a lot going on. It's all just beneath the surface. You just can't see it. Why is the moon here for my Libras? Why? It's crossed by the Empress. Yeah, it's all about you. All about you. The Empress came up. Divine Feminine. It's all about you because the moon is the Divine Feminine card too, with its masculine counterpart being the Sun. It's all about you. And this could apply that there's a lot going on with you underneath the surface. Some of this energy from Virgo is over here, because there's a lot happening. There's a lot you've learned, but somebody is working out some kind of plan here. What's on top? Yeah, somebody's in their head about you a lot. You're going to pick up on that energy because she can't hold her breath any longer. I'll tell you what. Somebody's in their head about you a lot. And also on the flip of the energy, you should stay out of your head. Why is the Eight of Swords here? The Magician. Wow. Okay. Nothing, everything. Okay? On the soulmate side, on the incoming energy, it'll feel like nothing's happening. It will happen all of a sudden. Sort of the way a magic trick happens. It's poof, puff of smoke, and there it is. Also, if you stay out of your head, you'll realize that you're the shit. Okay? You got everything you need. You're perfectly fine. You've learned your lessons. However, there is a soulmate energy here that's very up in their head about you. It ties a little bit because of the Magician to what I told Cancers, though. They are a bit self-sabotaging, as we always are when we get in our head about love. Why Scorpio? Scorpio. Jesus Christ. Wait for it. Again, Scorpio. Somebody's very nervous to come towards you. People are nervous to approach you. I don't know why. But whatever it is, Something about to blow your squirrel nuts off. Let's see why the Tower is here. The Tower energy, something happens suddenly, very suddenly. I don't know. I'm not a Time Lord. It could be this week. It could be next week. Could have been last week. I don't know. Why is the Tower here for Scorpio? Why? 9 swords. That's the end. 9s are the end in tarot. 10s are the end that lead to a new beginning. You know, dead, done, doneer. But 9, somebody's coming to the end of overthinking this. It's somebody's fuck it moment, right? Fuck it, I'm going for it. It's that, and they come out of nowhere. They really do. They come out of nowhere. I say this to you all the time. You must be hot, because it's still a fucking energy of someone worried about approaching you. There's a worry, and it feels like, you know, you're out of their league almost a little bit. Yeah, it's a heavy burden that's about to break. The 10 of Wands. I'm right. See? Now we go from a 9 to a 10. It's a heavy energy that's about to break. It's somebody's fuck it moment. I'm going in. I'm just going to go for it. You know, maybe Scorpio will do me. I don't know. Right here, the 10 of Cups. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit of fairy illusion. All right, I got 9s going to 10s. And this 10 here is like a daydream, right? It's like a fairy tale, happily ever after. It's someone just blindly doing it, you know, it's too much of a burden to keep it in their head. This 9 of Swords is too much of a burden. It's done. Can't take it anymore. I'm going in. You know, rejection be damned. I have no idea. That's the easiest way I can phrase it. That's nice. That's nice. Sagittarius, good luck to them. Ace of Cups. All right. Somebody might be a little too late with you, Sagittarius. All I get off of this is something new coming your way. I get a new love, somebody into you. Okay? Or there will be. Somebody you run into, somebody you might know, somebody you might work with. It's new love. And yeah, there's a soulmate who's been holding on to it, but they've been holding on to it for a long time. It might be a whole lot of too little too late, because they've gone back to crickets chirping here for some reason. This is new love coming your way. This energy, it's fresh, it's brand new. Could be your person in a new energy, however. I have no way of telling the difference. But so I tell you that so that you know. Why is the Ace of Cups here for my Sagittarius? Crossed by the Ace of Cups. Yeah. It's both your person. I'm right. Okay? I don't even like it when I'm right. But in this case I do. Because this is good for you. This is both. It's 2 Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups crossed by the Ace of Cups. That's fucking amazing. That is exactly what I said. One person out there, your soulmate, holding on to love, not giving it. Another person coming in and bringing it. Okay? On the flip side of that, it could just be your soulmate in a new energy. All right? And it, again, sort of tying back to the one angle before you, Scorpio, where someone has their fuck it moment. I'm going in. Okay? Either way, it's good news. What's on top? Jesus Christ. Judgment. Might be a whole lot of too little too late. But the cards would indicate here that something you've long waited for is coming your way. Now, that could apply to new love, too. You just want love, right? You just, you know, you want to wake up next to somebody, right? I don't know. Whatever it is, we get all romantic here on Saturday morning. Either way, it could be somebody from the past coming in, or it could just be something you wanted a long time. It's judgment time. And this is nice, because our overall energy for this reading is the world. And we have to pass judgment to get to the world. That tells me this happens. It verifies my read. It happens. We have forward movement. Why is judgment here? Forward movement. Knight of Wands. Just what I told you. I didn't know that was there. I ain't looking. I'm not looking at the cards. They're right here. I have no fucking idea. And with this, what I like about the Witches deck, Sagittarius, is this Knight of Wands. He coming straight in. If you look, he's not turned to his side. He's not anything. He's straight in, male or female. Love is coming towards you. Could be this week, could be next week, might have been last week for some of you. I don't know. That's the best news on the table, except for maybe Virgo. Virgo got some good news too. Scorpio, I would say, you know, your person's coming towards you. Yeah. And Aries, same thing, but they're coming from a point of pain, and your person's coming from an fuck it moment. All right, these are a toss up, because when people show up in pain, sometimes it leads to a fight. They say things they don't mean. It could go either way. You know, this is clean. Capricorn, Page of Swords. Spying energy is picking up for you. Your person's quiet, but they're there. You're tied to this moon energy that Libra got on their angle. And no, you don't have to know a Libra. This isn't astrology. I already explained that. This ain't your horoscope. Doesn't matter. It's just angles on the cycle that you're all a part of. It's a lot happening beneath the surface for you, Capricorn. The spying energy will pick up. Okay? If you block them, they'll create a fake account. Come in, I have no idea. Let's see. Why is the Page of Swords here? All I get off of it is a spying energy. Yeah, it's the Knight of Pentacles, and he's stopped in this deck. He's crossing it. They're stopped. He's just watching. He's looking out across there. He's stopped right at the water, right at the point where they open up. All right? So yeah, it is. It's a spying energy big time. Stopped. The Four of Swords. Stopped. Somebody is just... This is... A lot of times this card can mean healing or, all that. This is just, in this case, it means no action. But there's a lot going on in the background. And I'm telling you, this Page of Swords is tied to that moon energy that Libra got. So pay attention to what I told them. Why is the Four of Swords here? The Hangman. Stopped. It's everything I just told you. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. I'm more than happy to get egg on my face and be wrong. It teaches me. I learn when that happens. But I ain't wrong today. It is. They're going to be keeping a close eye on you, and if you block them, I promise you they will create some kind of fake account to come in. Keep an eye on your followers. Take a look. I don't always look. I don't know. I don't really care on mine. I know some of you got some weird, crazy usernames, but for you, I would take a look around. They might, because of this Hangman here, this energy I get off of it, if this applies to you, if your person is prone to creating fake accounts and spying on you, they might create a name that means something to you. In other words, they want you to know it's them. It would be obvious. Okay? All right. Anyway, but that doesn't apply to all of you. To all of you, they're just watching. Watching and waiting. They can come in. They might be getting in their head a lot. You're tied to Libra. Aquarius, Ten of Swords. Yeah. Well, looky there. Something's coming. You're done with something. Yeah, you're moving on to something new. It's tens are the end. We have to see where it goes by what's around it. All right. I can tell from what's around it here. You got a new perspective. I can tell you to stay out of your head. I can tell you all kinds of things. But let's just see what falls on top of it. I know you're moving into a whole new life. Our reading is about the new cycle we're moving into. This is nice. You're putting something to bed. An aspect of yourself, a situation, I don't know. Let's find out. 10 Swords, why is it here for my Aquarius people? 7 of Pentacles, yeah. You're giving this a lot of thought. It's something you've been thinking about. It's something you're taking stock of a past situation, seeing it in a broad view, and you're putting it to bed. Whatever it is. A situation, an aspect of yourself, a way you used to view the world, I don't know. It could go any way. What's on top? Yep, the Devil. You're putting anything toxic that's been, you're understanding the people that have been toxic, what they've done to you, you're understanding, you're seeing it. It's right here. You're seeing it now. You're not looking away. You're actually forced to look at it. You have been for some time. It's bleeding off of this Hangman energy. So you got a whole new perspective on the toxin that's been in your life. Could have been what you grew up in. Could have been friends you made. Perhaps not unlike a lot of people. Okay? And this applies to all of you. Most people in this world, I mean, you can't pick your family. Obviously, you're just born into something. But most people go through life and they pick their friends and partners for the wrong reasons. They dole out trust for the wrong reasons. Usually it's because they get their ego stroked. Or usually it's because, well, I work with this person, so they're probably all right. No, that's not a reason to be friends with somebody or trust somebody. Not even if you get introduced to somebody from a friend, who introduces you, or a family member introduces you to somebody. There's Dateline stories that start that way. Okay? There really are. That's not a reason. You need to be within yourself. You need to know who you are and have that soul energy coming up so you can read people, so you pick who you give your trust to. And that's one of the things I'm seeing here. You've changed a lot. Why's the Devil here? Yeah, you have. 6 of Pentacles. Now you know who's good and who's bad. It's Kenny Rogers right here, landed on the table. You know when to fold them. You know when to hold them, right? You know when to walk away. You know when to run. And you damn well know not to count your money at the table. It'd be time enough for counting later. You don't count your money at the table. That's just rude. That'll just get you shot. What the hell? Or your money's stolen. Yeah, you've learned. Everything I just told you just got verified here. It's nice. You're a whole new you. Death to the old you. And it's been there for a while, but I think it's official in the coming week, in the energy of the upcoming April too. I'm curious to see your April reading. My God, by the weekly readings I've been getting for you, I cannot wait for your April reading. I know, I'm sorry, your sign number 11, it's going to take me a couple of days to get there. I go in order. You have to go in order. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Six of Swords. Somebody is headed your way. Somebody who once ran away is headed your way. I know normally that would be a Six of Swords reversed. This is reversed energy. I don't reverse the cards anymore. You're just going to have to trust me. It's reversed. Somebody asked me once a long time ago, if you read the energy as reversed, please reverse the card. I did that, and then a bunch of people yelled at me. It's cried scam and all this other shit. So no, there it is. That's how it came out of the deck. But I'm telling you, it's reversed energy. It's a Six of Swords reversed. Somebody's headed your fucking way. It really is. Also, it's somebody who's nervous about it. It's somebody who is coming from choppy water, wanted to stay in choppy water, and wanted to smooth things out with you at the same time, but now they can't take the choppy water anymore. They've dealt with it. They're dealing with things on their side. Now they're ready to come towards you. That's the energy I get. That's the energy I get. It really is. And crossing the Six of Swords is the fucking Six of Swords. That makes it reversed. That proves the reversed energy right there. It's amazing. It's Six of Swords crossing the Six of Swords. It's a double whammy. It's everything I just described to you. It's somebody who was in choppy water on their side but chose to stay there, tried to smooth things out. It didn't work. Now they're in choppy water on your side. They want to smooth things out there. It's just a Six of Swords energy. It's good news for you. It is swords, but it's one of the nicer, kinder sword cards. What's on top? Two of Cups. They're coming your way. You need more proof? There's two cups right there. Two soulmates coming together. Long lost soulmates at that. This is somebody coming towards you finally. I see it happening. Again, I always tell you, you're tied to Leo's energy. Somehow, some way, you two got yourself wrangled up. You don't have to know a Leo. You've never even had to meet one. Hell, you can hate lions if you want. It doesn't matter. You're tied to this energy here. Somebody really knows that you're the shit. All right? They want those two fish tattoos. They really do. What do we got here? Two of Cups, Nine Swords. This is your energy. You might be in your head about this. This might be, I'm telling you right now, for some of you, you may question whether you still want this or not. I want you to stop that. Okay? I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to approach. You got swords coming your way. Because two cups are coming together, but they're coming your way with swords to smooth things out. It's a conversation. Try not to get too lovey-dovey with it when they show up. Otherwise, you will get in your head. Meet people on their level. Meet people how they approach you. Okay? It's always the best way to do any kind of negotiation. It really is. This energy is your energy attached to this Nine of Swords. You might be a little bit, wondering if you still want it. It could, for some of you, it could just be, what do I do now? A lot of times it can cause stress when we finally get what we want. You know, a lot of times, most of the adrenaline, most of the thrill is in the chase. And most of the learning is in the chase, and a lot of that. It feels like an anticlimax energy. I don't know why. You'll just have to find out when this person shows up. But it does feel like a bit of an anticlimax to me. Try not to let it keep you up at night. All right? Give me 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. Sum up this week. Look at this fucking table. It's unreal. A lot of forward movement here. A lot of forward movement within some of you guys, too, which is nice. I like to see that. All right, 3 cards and a bottom card here. What do we got? Oh, man, again. Okay. The Hermit, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles crossing the 6 of Pentacles. Son of a bitch. That's your summary? Okay. Balance is trying. There's a lot of fear here. People have been holding back a long time. The energy is flowing in. And everybody sees your value. Look, underneath the 4 of Pentacles, I got the Queen of Pentacles. You're not chasing. The divine feminine side, the feminine side is not chasing. And that bothers the masculine side because it touches a nerve. It hits the nerve of the lesson that they need to learn, which is to be vulnerable. They are aware of this. The Ace of Swords. And all of that awareness, coupled with the change in cycle, is causing a lot of fear. It's causing people to hold back. But while they hold back, they don't really want to hold back. While they hold back, and they start thinking, they start feeling, because that soul energy is open, because they've had the epiphany, and they don't like it. It bothers them that they're holding back. And that's it's sort of like the energy I got for Scorpio, for example, right? Or even Aries over here. It's that energy of, oh, fuck it, I'm going in, right? It's this heavy burden. It really is. So energy here is trying to balance. It is minor arcana, major arcana, meaning this is the universe bringing up their inner wisdom. They know how they feel. They're aware of it. And then minor arcana. So it's up to your person's free will yet again. This reading tells me that the April readings are going to be very interesting. I think we're going to see a lot of forward movement, but I think we're going to see also a lot of forward movement in the divine feminine. Whereas, you know, your brand new BMW might be a bit further up the road than the 74 Pinto of the divine masculine realizes. Okay? I don't know. We'll have to see where we go. I'll start pulling the April readings tomorrow, Sunday the 27th. All right? We'll open with the overview, which is the most important one, to be honest with you. And we'll see where we go. That's your reading here. It is what it is. Somebody's holding back with fear. We've seen it with a few signs, but I don't know. I'm going to do something unprecedented here. For those of you that have learned the lesson of temperance and didn't shut off your video and skip ahead and got something else to do, what you were missing, your He-Man episode or something, your Saturday morning cartoons. I'm going to pull on Sarah Gilbert here. All right? Darlene from Roseanne. Come on, that's her right there. Two of Swords. I'm going to see which way the wind's blowing. All right? I'm just going to pull a crossing card. Give me affecting energy on Sarah Gilbert here. Two of Swords. Which way is the energy blowing, universe? I just have to know. You know, it's almost like me taking the odds here a little bit. Yeah. The energy, they're nervous about reaching out. My affecting energy is the Seven of Pentacles. There's a whole lot of, the spying energy is kicking up. There's a whole lot of sitting in the background. They're very nervous about what to say to you with the Page of Pentacles here. There is communication possible for a lot of you. Aries especially, Scorpio especially, Sagittarius coming towards you. It's beautiful. All of the corners, with the exception of Cancer's person, who's just a self-sabotaging son of a bitch, who would turn down a free bag of money for some lame excuses. But all of the corners, with the exception of that person, even shows someone coming in. Okay, so but they're nervous about it. All right, so it could go either way, is what it's saying with the Seven of Pentacles here. It's up to somebody and how much the seeds that were planted have grown within them, how big their tree is, so to speak. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Stay tuned for your April readings. Every sign is going to get a reading, and there's going to be an April overview for all signs, which is it's going to be a hell of a reading. I can only imagine. All right, good luck, you guys.